Hello everyone, welcome back to another push buttons video. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're staying safe. This might look oddly unfamiliar for those that follow for the Idle Heroes content. We're actually on some Dynasty Heroes, very similar strategy based game. Instead of I guess what's the word? No, it's just similar. It's just the same setup, just a little bit easier, I guess, to view your team. But there is a lot going on in the HUD, or the hub, I should say. So what I thought I'd do with the suggestion of old mate Nem in our Discord. Shout out to the Fallen Guild, still number one on the server. Um, I guess we can do some KB battles and explore maybe a tier list, or I wouldn't say I'm not I'm not skilled enough to do a tier list because I haven't played the game for every nation. I dabbled in Han. I've not played Wei, um, spelt Wei. I play a little bit of Wu, like this is a baby Wu account, and I do play Shu. Shu, I would say I have more understanding on. Wu, I'm getting there. Wu's pretty self-explanatory. But it's just a strong nation. Han is a fairly powerful late game because of the anger reduction ability. Um, yeah, I mean it's an interesting nation to play for sure. Plus you poison to death everyone, so there is that. But I think for now we'll start with maybe trying out some matches with different types of nations, different setups where this would be early game, and then maybe I'll check out some late game on my Shu account because they have access to Divine Heroes in Kings Battle, so we can test that out. Plus, we have access to all of the insignias, bar I think Ultimate insignias. Um, but yeah, we can maybe cover that in a separate vid. But let's just jump into it. So for starters, might be a little bit of a tutorial for King's Battle as well. For a Wu Nation team, you will want to have basically some burn style insignias. So we'll take these all out. Yeah, you only have four slots now, and they do increase later on. I think they expand out either on the server level or the player level. I feel like it's the server level. As they grow, you get more options. But basically, you get your full list of legendary insignias. So these are all the legendaries that are available in the game. And then you have the divine counterparts. Some are similar, others do separate abilities. So you've got this guy who basically, when a healer uses a skill, additionally increase the effective healing to 3 allies. So he is a healer type, basically a healer type insignia. You can throw him on Lubu if you're going to run him. Interestingly enough, I won't be using a healer in this setup. Really wouldn't help me. Simi is complicated enough. He basically boosts your attack by absorbing your anger unless you have 7 anger. Chow Chow is used for removing the invisibility ability of certain heroes, such as Zhao Kao, the little bunny girl. Uh, he's You should always have a team that has a Chow Chow in it, or should I say, an insignia group with a Chow Chow. He gives 100% crit. Swarm Brother is pretty much a must use. It mitigates and spreads out the damage throughout your team. So this is where we start getting interesting. So this old mate here, Zhao Yu, extends the burning for 1 round, which is very handy. This one is the less targets that they are, the higher probability of burning them, up to 96%. So you can actually see the individual rates here as well. So if you ever want to, you can scroll up and read exactly what will happen. These two, Tashi C and Lujan, are probably, or See, it's interesting because I think the Chinese pronounce it Jean Lu, but because it's written in English Lu Jean, I'm gonna go with that one. But yeah, I think Zhao Yu probably has the worst burn rate, but he attacks both lines. Tashi attacks front line, and Lu Zhan attacks back line for burning. So I guess it balances out in the end. I might not go with that insignia. I might check out what this one does. Warriors who are burning cannot obtain invisibility or invincibility, sorry, and life shield. We're going to go with you to replace having to use the Chow Chow insignia. Of course, this is all dependent on actually successfully hitting, but this one here is probably the best one for round one. Basically, she stops your team from getting stunned or paralyzed excessively because a lot of teams they like to use what's his name? What's his name? I'm trying to remember his name. Let's go into the gallery. I know he's a Han hero. Avatar. No, we don't need Avatar. Where's the other gallery? No, that's the shop. Where is the gallery? It's here. I know it's there. The first one, of course. So Han Jashi, he has a stun ability, and he hits quite a lot with it. So there's a 45% to inflict stun by releasing skill. Yeah. So this guy he combos with the priest on the team, which is this guy here, and they basically combo your whole team, and then you got like the famous Zhu Jiang, with HHY Hung Ying, and basically they just stun the crap out of your team. It's actually this guy that does it. He does like a backline stun, and he has a pretty high probability of stunning you too. So if you see those guys, you kind of want to run a an anti stun insignia. So let's just jump into it. We'll see what the team setup will be. For Wu Nation, I feel like Gunning, built with Rides Alone and 1 in 1,000 is probably your best bet, of boosting first. He's going to be your first Divine Hero that you upgrade. So let's see. Let's go Wu. We're going to throw him up the front. For pets, depending on what this team uses, I'll swap out my pets. Tiger is a staple because it reduces the enemy team by 1 anger. So, of course. So we're going with the baby whale, Super Sacred Kun. He will reduce paralysis of 1 hero. So then the next hero up is going to have to be this one. So we get the combo between Xiao Yu and Bunny Girl, and then the third one will be what's this guy's name again? I forget his name. We're gonna lock him in anyway. Lu Ming. Lu Ming stuns and paralyze. Well, he paralyzes the team. I don't think he stuns them. I have to read up on what he does a little bit later, but he combos with Gunning, and so the next three are gonna be Sun Shi, Gunning, and Dao. I think it's Lady. Yeah, Dao. So she's gonna go there. Then we're gonna go Sun Shi, and then we're gonna go Gunning in the middle. We could go double Avatar. Um, it could be a tactic. It could be a tactic. The thing is, they can't stun me on round one, so they so they're gonna find out real quick that they can't stun me on round one, and then hopefully, oh, this guy's got staunch. Interesting. I will go with Gunning. He might be able to take out Zhuge in the back line. It is important to position your characters where you want them to attack. So Zhuge, he attacks the back line, but Sanchi attacks the back line. Then Gunning will attack Zhuge, and then Dao Cha will heal the team. And so Zhao Yu does burn to everyone with his combo. Then Bunny Girl does front row with chance of paralysis depending on if you got burnt. and then Lu Ming does combo the entire team. So that's my reasoning. Let's see if it pays off. Thankfully, there is no pet that removes burns. So I think a lot of them are running HHY, the insignia that is. And so we managed to burn some of them. Nice, nice. We'll see whether or not they run Chow Chow to reduce the ability of Bunny Girl's invulnerability. We'll see how we go. Of course, they're going to run Swarm Brother. It's a common tactic. But we've got crit immunity going on, or control immunity, I should say. He dodged Gunning's attack, interestingly enough. Then we heal up, and then we see how we go. So the Coon removed the stun. Now we've got our energy back, so we should be able to put up a shield. And then we're still paralyzed, but that's okay. So then we reduce their anger by 1, and then burn some more. Hopefully we can get some off. Yeah, nice paralysis release of one of them. This is why stun teams are so strong. Even though you try to mitigate it as much as you can with Kuhn, but he just, yeah. And then, of course, you've got the anger reduction of Zhao Xi, who is quite annoying. There's no real way, except if you use a Zero Dragon, you can boost your anger as well, but even then, it's a little bit meh. So Sunshine kind of shines when the enemy's burning. He does additional damage, the same as Gunning. Um, yeah, I'd say we're going to lose this one. Unless we can burn them all. And then they die out because of the burns. Yep, I'd say we lose this one. And that's how you lose. So, there are definitely some teams out there that combo very well with the stun ability. Unfortunately, that is a reality when you fight in KB. But this is not to showcase, other nations just yet. We can do some more matches. Let's see how we go. I don't think we need to change up too many of the insignias. We should be okay. We can try. We can try different combinations as well. So we can try. Xiao Yu is probably better slot 1 because he gets the burns off. That's my opinion. Just because it is better to set people up to get burnt. Again, like a lot of characters will go with Xiao Shi because of his ability to reduce anger. Um, what do we want to go now? We can change it up a little bit. We can go like pure. Let's just go pure burns. Let's try this. This is a unorthodox team, but Tashi C he does front row. Lu Zhan does back row for burning. So at the moment we've got a triple burn team. So we're gonna go Gunin and Sun Shi, and then we're gonna go um, or maybe we'll double Xiaoqiu. That'll be interesting. Let's do that. Let's go you. Let's go Avatar. Just throw it out there. And then we can go Sunshi in the middle. He's going to have a good time. Han, shoot, Sunshi. There we go. So we're still going to run Coon Pet because they're still going to stun me or attempt to. And HHY is okay because of this other guy with the silence up the back. Too bad I can't click on him. He's the yellow turban dude. And then we've got a poison dude on the other side as well. But I think there's definitely Han team with the poison is one of my favorite. With Xiaoxi as well with the stuns. A lot of people just use Liu Bei though because he has a blanket hit with basically hits everyone and anger reduces them. So let's see how much we can burn these guys though, because this will be an interesting combo. He's gonna burn the back row, and then I'll be super. I want to see how much Sun Shi hits for. I want to see. I don't know if this guy's using Spore Brother though. Look at that! He just chunked them, and that's a lot to do with the. That's the majority of that's to do with the fact that the heroes in the back line aren't tanky heroes, and obviously they're all burning right now. So I would say oh, we would have won that, except for oh my god, he's using that the pet that kills you when it based on your nation does half health. I was gonna say we had a good chance, but I don't know anymore. That pet is all random RNG, by the way. It is a very annoying pet. We can use it next round. We can test it out. And then, of course, yeah, there we go. Wu takes me out. And then Sunshi up the back. He might kill some of them. I think he'll kill a few. And then he pursues. And then hopefully we get some invincibility going on here. But if that pet hits me, I'm dead. There's no way to beat it, unfortunately. And then if they poison me, anger reduce. And I think this guy will just out heal me. Yep, so that's defeat number two. I'll show you the pet that I'm talking about. It is very interesting that he would choose to use that. You're probably thinking, why would you use Wu Nation? I mean, this is all very. Is it? It's this one, right? I think it's that. It's that one. Kylan or Killan? So then he's using Jiaqiu up the front, so then we can block him by using this guy, and then we can throw in. Uh, I mean, why don't we just throw in this guy? Try this combo out. I like the fact that we could burn everyone. That was pretty cool. Didn't really serve us much purpose, but we had some fun burning some people. Um, let's go with gunning, and then we can put him in the middle, and then we'll probably combo him up as well. But I think is it just me, or is there a trend developing where everyone picks Sanchi? Let me know in the comment section below if you're also seeing this trend. It's a very imbalanced. It's a very imbalanced system. We'll put you over there. Actually, we'll just slot you right there. Sun Guy's not a bad. He's a good tank. He is a tank. We'll throw in the tank. He's. I hear good things about him. I think he's underrated, but I hear good things about him, especially if you give him all the divine, ultimate tanky insignias. I'd say he'd be a pretty good tank. From my understanding, he can't be burnt. I'll have to go check him out. After this, we'll go and read out a couple of the skills for Wu Nation, and we'll call it a day. Not a real great showcase of what they can do, but yeah, when you get these guys at Divine, it becomes quite interesting. So he still burns quite a few, especially with those insignias. Then he's got that. This is his combo with gunning. And then, of course, Swarm Brother pretty much prevents you from one rotating, which is fine. Then Lubu, he reduces anger, which is another annoying feature. And most of the Han team the Han team is basically an anger reduce. So you can outkill them if they don't have poison heroes, and you manage to burn them all with your basic attacks. Provided you need to survive, you need to survive, not get paralyzed first. Um, but yeah, it's interesting. Like we should be able to burn a few of them. Because they've got a healer too, and we have a healer. Hey, finally got one. So that was the Killian monster doing his 50% of damage to the target. It's a 1 in 4 chance to get the nation, of course. There we go, another one. He's got double burns on him. And the guy up the back has an ability to make him invulnerable. So the tank Sunjin. Oh my goodness. Probably going to lose this too, unless a little whale pops up and saves the day. I don't know. No, Whaley Man didn't. Because we don't have him, of course. Bugger. And then that will probably be the end of this team as well. So, yeah, as you can see, Sunshi is a very annoying combination combined with any anger reducing team. Han is quite strong. Endgame. Uh, the counter to that is, I believe, Zombie Zhang Fei. Zombie Zhang Fei fucks them up because he doesn't care about health and he doesn't care about anger. He just has an ability to continue to slap people, but he does need to be set up quite well. Um, and I haven't quite got him there on my shoe account, so yeah, we'll have to suss out how we can actually build him into a beast. We're getting there though. So anyway, Wu Nation, as you can see, the majority of them can now become divine heroes. So you're not limited, or you're not as limited as you previously were. There pretty much was only like a handful that you could take to divine gunning, looming. That was it. Sort of it pigeonholed you who you would pick. This guy could be interesting. I honestly wouldn't mind building him, but I don't know. I do need a tank. I feel like I need a tank on this team. But invincible to the first round of battle, immune to all damage, and control invincible. Invincibility cannot be removed. When invincibility ends, there is a 50% chance to get this effect again. And the trigger probability reduces by 50% gradually later on. Okay. So fire barrier, he can continue to get invincibility. When releasing skill, if the target is burned, 50% of skill damage turns into HP, healing self and removing neighboring warriors with Wu with abnormal status. Oh, okay. So I guess if you put him in the middle, he heals both sides of any status inflicted if the target is burning. So he would probably be a good slot too, next to either Zhao Yu or the Bunny Girl. Unfortunately, that's at +10. So that's definitely later on. This chick is the equivalent of Gunning. However, she does her skill instead of the basic follow up attack. Where is it? I read it somewhere. So killing a burning target triggers the skill one more time. This doesn't consume anger. The extra skill doesn't consume anger. And Garning, if we go down here, killing the target restores self one anger, and you do an additional basic attack. Okay, so basic is gunning, skill is I don't know how to pronounce that. Sun Shao, Sun Shang Xiao, Shang Xiao. We're gonna go with that one. Chick with the metal blade thingies, the hoops. So yeah, I mean, I think the stock standard is you run double Wu Bunny Girl. Some people used to run this guy Sun Quan because he does a nice AOE early game. Lu Ming is basically the combo with Ganing. He has an ability to stun, which is pretty cool. And it's 100% stun rate the higher he gets in level. Um, he can buff him, like you can give him God's blessing. Release one skill when dead. There's 100% chance to stun and burn the target. I don't really care about dying though. Where is it? I believe there's a setup there that allows him to have 100% stun rate. God Killer. If the target is burning, the chance to inflict stun increases to 80%. There you go. So, but that's at 25. So, yeah, he can almost have 100% stun rate on enemies, which is pretty crazy. I don't know. I think at this stage of the game, it's probably better to use Lu Ming. A lot of teams use him still, or I mean, they were, I guess. Uh, I mean, I'm probably gonna have to go check out the championships on my shoe server and check out what Wu teams are being used. There's probably a lot of hybrids out there as well, and there's obviously Celestial Heroes or Ultimate Heroes, so the one above Divine. A few people are using them too. Hopefully, that gave you a window into Wu Nation. Um, Still an extremely strong nation. It just at this stage of the game, you just got to be patient and get the insignias to burn others, and of course, King's Battle levels the playing field. It gives access to everyone to use the heroes, but it's a very different outcome if, say, you're playing traditionally against your own Legion servers. It essentially just works out who's got the better build, who's got the better insignias. But I think we'll leave it there. Catch you in the next one. I think we'll do Han next.